for a jury trial?
I don't. It's just that Erica Julian pushed me to this
that's
point
okay. That's okay, Miss
without
Cartwright.
conferring with me. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
We'll continue to talk, Miss Cartwright. Don't worry. You'll be heard.
Indeed. All right.
So with regard to
my
that,
calls when I call you then, Mr. Drukas.
Okay, thank you so much.
Don't ignore my call.
Okay. And Your Honor, I believe we have an agreement on all the terms for this case. So I'll go ahead and announce it and call the parties. The parties have agreed that they'll be joint managing conservators, with the mother having a geographic restriction to Dallas County and contiguous counties. The father is currently unemployed, so we're using the minimum wage presumption. He has no other children. Judge, we may need to take some testimony regarding the case since they're asking for joint managing conservators, but there may be some family violence. Child support would be $205 a month. Retroactive child support judgment would be $11,480. The child support arrears payment would be $110 a month. Health insurance will be through the government plan. Medical support will be $113 a month. And then there will be a standard possession order with supervised visitation. And the father's mother will supervise. And then exchange would take place at the neighborhood Walmart at 3959 Broadway in Garland. We need a hearing on whether or not there's family violence and a non-disclosure. Okay. I'll call the mother, Carla Delgado. Miss Delgado, could you state your full name?
Yes, Carla Patricia Delgado Ibarra.
Did you hear the announcement made regarding agreed portions of this order?
Yes, ma'am. I have just a question on the joint conservatorship. What is that?
Just wait just for a moment, okay?
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay. So, ma'am, has there been family violence between you and Scott Eastray?
While we were together, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and when is the last time there was family violence between the two of you?
It was back in like 2018.
Okay, so there hasn't been any violence in the past 2 years?
No, I've stayed away from him.
Okay. Has the child seen the father, Mr. Eastray?
Yes, he has, ma'am.
Okay. And ma'am, what happened during that incident in 2018?
In 2018, he started acting crazy and very belligerent, and I was trying to just get away from him. And I opened the door to my car. It was my car. And he pulled me by my hair and he started hitting me and shoving me under the steering wheel. The door was still open because I was trying to leave the car. And he started driving to the on the highway, and he started just beating my head in. And my son was screaming in the back seat. And I eventually ended up passing out. When I finally woke up, I tried to get out I had to lie to him and tell him I had to use the restroom. And so I went out and he finally let me go use the restroom. And I instantly got out and I called the cops. And he knew the cops were coming. So he took off and he left me there. And the cops, they eventually got there. I made a report with them and they gave me a ride back home. By the time I got home, my son, he just left my son at the house. And he put sugar in my gas tank and completely destroyed my car. That was the last incident.
Okay. And ma'am, are you comfortable with him being appointed joint managing conservators with you, where you're able to make decisions regarding the child together?
I don't think he's responsible enough, ma'am.
Okay.
Easter, can you stop interrupting our hearing?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't believe that, but please be quiet.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And ma'am, are you asking for a non-disclosure of your address for your address to be kept out of the order?
Well, he knows where I live and he knows my phone number. I would just like for him to not have any contact with me. I don't want him calling me, texting me, just asking me what I'm doing, because I don't want anything to do with him. Just because of my son, I'm letting him see him. But otherwise, I don't want any contact with him. He's too much, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to tell the court, ma'am?
Also, I don't know if this is possible, but I was told maybe it could. I want to see if my son can have my last name too. I don't mind him keeping Mr. Istry's last name, but I'd rather him be Delgado Istry if possible, since he lives with me and I'm basically his mom and his dad.
How old is the child?
He's 5. He's 6. I apologize.
Okay. So you want the last name to be Delgado Istry?
If possible, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Pass a witness. I called the father, Scott Istry. Sir, could you state your full name?
Yes, ma'am. It's Scott Istry.
Okay. And sir, did you hear the announcement that was made regarding this case?
Yes, ma'am. I did, and I'm sorry for way I was talking out loud, but yes, I heard everything, and both.
You need a yes
Most
or no
of
on
the-
that one, sir.
Yes, I heard everything. Yes, sir.
Are you in agreement to the terms of the proposed order that was announced?
No,
Okay. What part do you not agree to?
I agree to violence towards her. I had never spoke to a cop. She said she had called cops to me. I never spoke to neither cop, neither one, and I had never put my hands on her. She said that she's trying to dodge me. The reason why I'm not in my son's life, because every time I come around to see my son, I come to see my son only, not her, not her mother, not her family, and not my family, just me and my son. And every time I try to come see my son, she wants to threaten to call cops on me, or she wants me to pay $75 a week to see my son. It's like, and I did that one time. I think I spoke to you last time. And right after I got off the phone with you, me and her talk, and we made an agreement. She said, I want to see my son, like, very bad. And so I paid her $75 money order. And that was agreement to do that every Friday until this is done. And she fell off. She fell off on the second visit, like with my son. And she never texted me, let me know there was something wrong, or still doing this and that. Void my phone calls, all that. And it's like, okay, I don't understand. Like, I just want to see my son without drama. I just want to see my son like
Mr.
Her.
Istry,
her.
are
Like,
you in agreement? Are you in agreement to the child support of $205 a month?
Right now, I'm not working. I just caught COVID like 5 days ago, and I'm sick right now. Right now, I
Do you
don't have a
live in
job.
Dallas County?
Yes, ma'am. I live in Garland, Texas. I stay with my mom. She has cancer. I take care of her.
Do you want to be enrolled in the Choices program where you could have some help looking for a job?
Well, well, I'm not proud of my background at all.
They can help people who have a background.
Well, if they can, if that's possible, yeah, I'd be nice. I'll never turn
Okay.
down. I never turn down no help or anything. Yes, I'd be nice, but all the things that she had told you and the judge, all that,
Will you just go by this one question at a time, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And sir, are you in agreement to the retroactive child support judgment of $11,480?
What's 11,400? Yeah?
That's the back child support judgment.
Of my son?
It's for the past 4 years.
That's not. I don't know how you. I don't know what you come up with that number at, but that's didn't equal up $7,000. When my son used to come over to my house without her putting me on child support, I used to take him things. I was go take him shopping and do whatever he wants. But I'll leave it here at my house. But when I leave it at my house, she always got mad at me. She go, "Why you want to buy things and leave in my house?" Well, in case he comes over at my house, he'll have things. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, she just told you that she was trying to dodge me. No, she's not dodging me. I'm dodging her. And the reason why I'm dodging her because I'm tired of her nick of the past. The past is the past. I can't fix the past. I can fix today.
Mr. Eastre, are you in agreement to medical support of $113 a month?
Medical? What's medical for, ma'am?
If the child's covered through the government plan of health insurance, then we have to ask that you pay medical support.
And how much is that?
$113 a month.
Right now, I can't afford nothing. I take care of my mom. She's got cancer. I'm like helping my mom out, and I can't just pull money from this tree. I can't. I'm not gonna go rob a bank to take care of this. I'm not gonna do nothing stupid. I don't have it right now. I'm sorry. Yes, I would.
Okay, and Mr. Eastre, are you in agreement to standard possession with your mother supervising?
I don't need no supervisor, but yes, I like to have my mom around because that's her grandson. Yes.
Okay, and then are you asking for exchange to occur at the neighborhood Walmart on Broadway in Garland?
Yes. I refer for not her to come to my house, just like she want me to go to her house. I don't want to be nowhere around her, and that's sad because we got a son together, and we got to talk. I'm saying about us kid, but I can't talk to her. It's like it's impossible. It's impossible to y'all.
Mr. Eastre?
Yes. It's impossible.
Regarding the alleged family violence between you and Miss Delgado, was there an incident where you beat her up in the car?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's a totally lie. That's a totally lie.
Did the police called?
Police. I never spoke to her. Police. Neither in my life about her. Never.
Has there been any other family violence incidents between you and Miss Delgado?
No, ma'am. We had arguments, and I just, like I just said, I put myself away from my son because of her. I want to be around my son, but for me to dodge her mouth, I just stay away. I'll stay away.
Because have you ever pushed or shoved Miss Delgado?
I had never put my hands on her. I would testify on your stage, your Bible, whatever. I never put my hands on her. Yes, I have said some stupid things to her, I'm saying that I'm not proud of, but sometimes she pushed me to the limit that just my mouth just goes out. But put my hands on her, never.
Pass a witness.
Never.
I'm going to go ahead and make a ruling. I'm making a finding there's been family violence. I am concerned about that. I'm granting Ms. Delgado's request for non-disclosure. You're not required to let Mr. Eastre know your current address, but you are required to show up at the visitation exchanges. Child support is $205 a month. Retroactive child support is for support because support was not given to Ms. Delgado since she primarily took care of the child. You're responsible to take care of the child as well financially, and you did not give her any money. If you bought things that stayed at your residence, that does not help Ms. Delgado take care of the child. So you owe a retroactive child support judgment of $11,480. That's basically $205 or so for 4 years. That's payable at $110 a month. Government medical for health insurance, since neither one of you have insurance available at a reasonable cost for your employers. Medical insurance is not free. Medical support needs to be paid at $113 a month to the state to reimburse the state of Texas for the cost of the Medicaid program. Standard visitation with supervision by a paternal grandmother at all times. So the grandmother must be present during the visitations. We're going to meet at the exchange location. So that should mean that y'all do not have to go to each other's residences, but you need to make sure that you're there for the pickup and the drop-offs. Even if you don't want to be, you need to be there. Sir, if you're not going to show up for visitation, please let Ms. Delgado know so that she doesn't make a trip over there and you're not going to show up. I'm ordering you into the Choices program, which is a program to help you find work. I need you to meet with them right now as soon as we're done with our hearing. Mr. Pryor here is on the Zoom with us today. You'll go to a private room to discuss the case with him, or discuss, not the case, but discuss what you need as far as how they can help you, so they can help you find a work. You find a work will not only help your child, it'll help you, and it'll also help your mom because you'll be able to put in more money to help out. So I think that's going to benefit everybody if you can get back to work. I'm granted y'all are not married. I'm going to grant a name change so that the child has both your last names. So Delgado-Istre. Both names should be used at any time in the future. One of you will need to apply for a birth certificate to change the birth records to show that the child's last name is Delgado-Istre, and also notify the Social Security office and any future schools. Court costs is billed to Mr. Istre. The Attorney General's office is going to put that all into a court order. That'll be the order of the court. Only payments paid through the child support office will count. Do not make any direct payments to the mother or in any other way, because you will not get credit for that. And I don't want you to have any problems in the future about alleging that you did not make your payments. All right. We're done with our court hearing. Mr. Istre, just hang on just a moment. They're going to get you into the meeting with the Choices representative. After you're done with the Choice representative, you don't need to come back to see me. You can leave for the day after you do that. Ms. Delgado, you can go ahead and press leave to exit the courtroom completely.
Judge, I have one last thing. I work a lot.
Hold on. I'm not going to hear comments, but if you have a question to clarifying what I'm doing, then that's the only thing I want to hear. I don't want to hear comments as to something additional or you telling me something a second time. Okay, so you have a question, Ms. Delgado?
Yes, I do. It's just real quick. I just want to say, if I don't make it by 6 o'clock to leave my son, is that going to be an issue? Because sometimes I don't get out of work till like 10.
Well, then somebody's taking care of the child, right?
Yes, sir.
Can't they drop off the child at 6 o'clock?
Yes, that's fine. That's all I needed to know.
Okay. I mean, we need to be reasonable here. I understand. If one of you's late or whatever, we should be able to work around that. If someone's taking care of the child and they need to be out there to drop off the child, it's not that complicated. Ms.
Okay.
Istre, do you have a question? I don't want to hear any more comments, just questions. You're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. My question is, oh man, how can I say this to you? My question is, man, never mind, man. When can I talk to these people, get a job, so I can start paying these child support? And man, this is all crazy, man. All right, my question was to you. I'm sorry. My question to me was, she had told me over the phone in person. She said that.
Is it a question, sir, or is it some other comment?
I have a question to you.
What is the question?
Okay, the question is, why does she say that she picked a Hispanic judge to be on her side? Because she said something about y'all had already had an agreement that you going to keep my son away from me. Why she say that?
Mr. Istre, I don't know either one of you. Never met either one of you.
I didn't say you never met me, but I'm just saying what she told me.
I'm not here trying to make any rulings for Hispanics or anything like that. That's completely ridiculous.
That's what she said. That's what she said, not what I said.
Okay.
That's what she said.
I thought you had agreed that there's some things that she says that aren't true. Isn't that what you said in your testimony?
I testify on your Bible on your stage.
Well, we've already done that at the beginning of the hearing. Okay,
we can do it again.
She has a right to her opinion. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know either one of you. I'm trying to make a finding that's best for your child. You may not like it.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do without drama.
Well, that's what you're doing right now, sir.
Yeah,
You're
she's
allege-
drama.
You're
She's
trying to
drama.
allege now that I
Okay,
guess that I'm a
okay.
racist and I'm ruling against you because I'm
That's what
Hispanic.
she
Doesn't make any
said.
sense.
That's what she said, man.
I never heard that in my in this testimony here today, sir.
Of course, she's not going to say it because she's not going to say it.
That doesn't make any
I
sense. Sir.
understand.
Hang on a minute.
Okay, you're a judge. I'm not.
Okay, I need you to meet with the choice representative. Hang on a minute, and they'll send you to the room so they can help you, and then that'll be it. All right, you can leave, Ms. Delgado. Mr. Easter, hang on. Look out for that invite.
Thank you, Judge.
And Your Honor, that was sole managing conservatorship for the mother,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And number 17 is ready. It'll be over in just a minute.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for her to come over to the main session.
Hello. Hello.
Mr. Easter,
Can you hear me?
you need to go to the breakout room with Mr. Pryor.
Look, man, all this stuff I hear is
Just follow directions, Mr. Easter. We're trying to help you find a job. Go to the waiting room so they can help you find a job. I don't need your comments about anything else.
Your Honor, we're ready on number 17.
All right. Timothy Jones and